EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll change the look. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll shift things around.
Captain.
Operating from the gun is Nix. Throw left side complete. That's Malone. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, here's Nix. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Franklin. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going. It's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go.
On play action, here's Nix. Rolling to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The Broncos at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Captain.
Nix looking to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Go. Show.
To throw is Nix. He targets Ingram for another grab. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
That's another Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Nick's going to give to Hardy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now it's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Nix to the air. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Malone. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. First run now for Kyron Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. When you look at this Bronco defense, this unit very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener, didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
2nd and 9. Back to throw. Leonard. No short with it. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Broncos. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well, but they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. Following the fumble recovery, Nix. And this one is incomplete.
And
decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Ready. Behind.
Throwing Nix. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. And this will come out to the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Nothing is the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Leonard. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Leonard. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They get this out quickly to the left side. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Bombers.
Now it's Nix. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way home for the Broncos score. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos are able to widen their advantage. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Rams, nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 24-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. They'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and 7. In motion goes the tight end. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
On the ground, it's Harvey to start the drive. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Once more with Harvey. Loose inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Toss to Harvey, running right.
The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Captain.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Open man there is Malone. got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Go.
They'll go play action with Nix. Steps away. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Zerline's kick is up and through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Taking it about the 1. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. From just shy of midfield, here's second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Knox. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
Let's go. Hey, smash. Cowboy 80.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Leonard. Complete. The tight end Rivera. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua, 34 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No gain on the play.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
At the 35-yard line.
Nix from the shotgun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Off the play fake, Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
For the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
10 more yards. That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shanahan.
On 1st down, back to Harvey. And he's going to go about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Rams 2-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Working out of the gun is Nix. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They go play action here on first down.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That one goes for 24 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the right side, this is Miller. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Now they'll change things up.
They'll try to run this one in. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and goal. This Denver defense trying to hold up for one more play. Operating from the gun. Leonard toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Bronco defense comes up big. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, here's Nix, rolling to his right. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
70 Lions.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
31. Rams 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to flip the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Here's 3rd and 7.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
And now an audible here into something else. On 3rd down, Harvey. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Broncos send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. This is 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Leonard. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
If this offense can't get it done, they'll think back to just a few plays and say to themselves, this was a winnable game, and we let it get away. Still a chance to save it, but time's definitely running out.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's taken in by Knox. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Rams.
Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Caught left side, Williams. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 19 Lions.
Off-play action. Leonard. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 16
Working the
yards.
sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pass complete there to Nakura. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
On first down and drop to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
At the 9-yard
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Track him, 60. 60 by 6. 18 by here. 70 ring. 70 ring.
Back to throw. Leonard. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little too late now.
I would agree with that, and we're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
The extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Rams 28.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And the Broncos are able to recover. And that should just about wrap this one up. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Bombers.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's to his rookie wideout from Wisconsin. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15.
14-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else. Now Penix to the air right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Done. Easy. Route.
ETN up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no. Gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On the play.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Slot man moves right. Well, it's here. The ball is free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And I guess guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it?
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, then take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the taking it right down Broadway. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So a big play there, not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the two-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for two. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Lawrence will throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
Here's Penix. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
Penix to the air once more. Flush to his right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Looking to throw, Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. On the bootleg, it's Penix. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now Penix. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The Falcons will
They'll try and throw with Penix. And this one incomplete. So they wait for the 2. They don't get it.
That keeps the score. Falcons 14. Jaguars nothing.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, easy, route. Easy. Hey, son, go, let's go. 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Complete to Bashir Toure. The tackle made back at his own 49.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Down the left sideline. Escapes the defender. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort effort there. 51 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score.
Hey, Jupiter.
And that's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
21-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And it won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
But that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They are going for it. Penix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 77 yards. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
11. Red on red. Turn. They say right. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Now Lawrence changing the play.
30 left. Gun. Silver.
They'll set up to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Think right. 11.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Flushed out right. Now a diving out from right sideline. He's got it.
A gain of 24 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Falcons, first down.
To the air, Penix. Under pressure now, he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
At the 8-yard line.
And now they'll shift things around. Here's 2nd and 8. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown Atlanta. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons are able to add on to their first half lead. Point after right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something...
And got his man complete. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Touchdown,
Travis Hunter. 83 yards. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
that's caught at the 25. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Falcons 35. Jaguars 13.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Lawrence's
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, easy. Route, son. It's hot.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And space tough to come by there. So we get maybe a yard to the 37.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, run!
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their own pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Take right open.
And it's third down.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, they picked up 5, needed 4. So to me, you know what that translates back to? Situational football and how they've been teaching it probably since OTAs and minicamps. Going over situations, know what you need, and find a way to get it.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Lawrence now going to move him around. Now this time he'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Hey, Don, here we go.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Man open left side is Brown. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Red on the red. Hurry left.
Lawrence going to throw again. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to have it here at their own 15. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really eliminate them. Not cool.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it. An audible here to get a new look. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the right sideline. And he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the third quarter. Back now in Atlanta. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now they'll audible to something else. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
The score, Falcons 42, Jaguars 13.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I do have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of where you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I got him.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, partners, the defense isn't going to adjust, and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over. They're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. This is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Hey, Lion!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. A quick throw outlined to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side, there's London. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Looking to throw, Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an extra point away from going up by 30. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 30 left. Hey, Soko,
Lawrence will throw. Open man, it's Hunter. And they'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Hey, Lion. Go, Soko's hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
26.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good move. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
And they don't get the reception. Incomplete. So now they're down to 17 seconds remaining. Here's Penix. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now they'll change things up. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 by 6, 60 by Crackle 80. 18, pioneer. Check out.
Now Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 30.
They'll throw with Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
Brings up second down.
Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And looking to throw, Penix. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep here for Mooney. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome.